Hi everyone, we are in Archdale, North Carolina. We're not too far from Greensboro, just a few miles. And yeah, today I want to take you on a little adventure to a cool antique mall. Let's check it out. Let me pan around here. Go over here, and this is Archdale Antiques. Consignment, authentic North Carolina goods. And if you look in the center, it says the Star Wars store. So I wonder why we're here. Yeah, so we're gonna check out all this good stuff and the Star Wars store. So let's go. Dion and Son, Beacon Hill. Cool truck. Old International. That is pretty cool. And here's the entryway here. They're cutting the grass today, getting all pretty. And check that old golf gas station sign. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be pretty cool inside. Wanted to show you when they're open, when they're closed. So it looks like they're only closed on Mondays. So, and there's their phone number and their website. So as you walk in, check it out. This is awesome. Right at the beginning, you have this cool vintage display case with the vintage toys, lunch boxes, cars. That old viewfinder there. That is very nice. Got the furniture over here. Vintage and also modern up to today. So yeah, it looks like it's a lot of you get anything from the 20s all the way to the 80s. And we're going to get to the store that I came here for, the booth that we came to see. As you know, we saw outside the Star Wars store. I'll post a bunch of information how to get in touch with Mike and his store. All these Clark gnomes. Of course, Tom Clark is retired now, but he is in the Davidson area. That's where his studio was. And I've made a few visits there over the years to Tom Clark Studios in Davidson a long time ago. Check that out. Some really nice furniture in here too. Got this old mixer and meat grinder. There's your meat grinder there. Got your old slicer here for your meats. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. Check out these old Hess trucks here. Gas. Petrol trucks here from Hess. Those are highly collectible too. Been looking for a leather chair for the den. This is nice here. It looks like it might recline too. It really goes with our sofa we have in the den. I like that. It's only $300. Might have to get the wife to look at that one. And look at this old Shell gasoline tank filler here. They've been fully restored too. Very nice. And that goes for $4,200, which actually, for its the way it's been restored, yeah, that's really nice. Of course, we're going to save the best to last. Look at this little fondue thing. That's pretty neat. And we got Mickey phone over here. There's different styles. Let me see what that one's going for. That one's 40. Actually, that's not bad for that style Mickey phone. $40 for that one. And so we got some books back here. Miscellaneous. I always like looking at the books too. You never know what you might find. As far as I collect a lot of the older Tolkien books, anything to do with Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, things like that. Get your wands over here. I'm just kidding, those aren't wands. Those are actually for your pianos that have the you put them on there and they automatically will play the piano in certain songs. They're like cylinders that you put in the pianos that spin and play. We'll go over here too. You can get some vintage toys over here. NASCAR, die-cast. And this is not a huge antique place, but they're nailing it as far as variety. That's for sure. Oh, Captain Action. 35 for him. Used to have one of those. They have different varieties here. Got X-Men number 10 for 125. Looks like one of those Budweiser or the NFL commercials. Those are pretty neat. I haven't seen those in a long time. Of course, you see my reflection. Some old pictures. It's like an old Civil War outfit here. And that could be, yeah, that's a reproduction for reenactors, things like that. Got some of these old Civil War photographs, some military memorabilia, and uniforms over here. Check that out. This one's really cool. They got a lot of the old Tonka toys along here. That old radio. Look at all these Tonkas here. That's pretty cool. The Spider-Man right here. Old Texaco truck there. A little old grading truck over here. Those are highly collectibles. A lot of people collect those. Look at that old Dr. Pepper. Looks like, yeah, looks like it may have been a clock at one time. That's 1200. One of those porcelain ones. And a lot of tins over here. Jars. And we're getting to it. What I brought you here to see. I just want to check out. There's a lot to choose from. The old Kid's sister. Is it a biker gang? I don't know. Kid's sister. It's a cool jacket though. But we got some old German helmets over here. Again, these are probably reproduction ones. Well, it says 300. Maybe it's refurbished. Who knows? Don't want to break that mirror. Got another one there. Some of this old farm equipment. There's an old helmet there. So it's pretty cool. Some of the old World War II collectibles. You can get them in these display cases here. There's old Red Ryder BB guns over here. Trail Rider. You gotta be careful. Might shoot your eyeball out. Some of the old advertisement signs. I just love stuff like this. Just doing a quick walk through here. Look at that display there. All these older toys. Some of these are in great shape too. Got the old oil canisters. Of course, those are highly collectible as well. Check that out, old U.S. Army truck. Hello. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of cool trinkets and collectibles. Go around over here. Sorry, we're just checking it all out. I like looking at stuff like this. I won't take you on my thorough look at all the collectibles because I'm going to take my time checking out the store, but I just want to give you a quick overview of a lot of things that he has here in the store. That's pretty cool. We give gold bond stamps. Here's another one. Gas pump here, restored. Golf. Those are pretty neat. Great shape. So Philip Morris cigar advertisement. Of course, you're in one of the highest production cigarette states in the country. Was North Carolina. All its tobacco and cigarettes pretty much came from here at one time. Okay, so now we're going to take you in to the Star Wars collectible store. Well, here it is, folks. The Star Wars collectible store. Vintage, all the way back in the 70s when the movie first came out to today. He covers it all. It's got the Death Star. I've got one of these myself. This one is $175. Check out the vintage figures here. Please do not leave children unattended. That is, yeah, don't. Especially around these wonderful collectibles of Star Wars toys. You got the old Ewok Village. You got the Biker Scout bike down there. You got the Battle and Trench turret on Hoth. You got the old Darth Vader and Luke in the Jawa. And there's Jabba the Hutt. Check out the old saber too. I had one of those too back in the day. $100 for that one. It's actually in great shape. Got a little beat up, but not too bad. Got some. There's a snow speeder, X-wing. There's Vader's ship there. Old Slave 1 here for $90, die cast. It's got some of the comic books as well, and some of the newer stuff like Grogu. Now I've got a lot of this stuff myself, but I want you, in case you're into collectibles, especially Star Wars. Star Wars never gets old. You're gonna definitely find items here in his store. I mean, it's a pretty good sized booth. So there's other ones here. There's a pop collector here. We'll check his stuff out. The old 7-Eleven cups. And again, he's got the vintage on both sides, so you want to check out the vintage figures. I wonder if he's got the Jawa with the vinyl cape. Those are highly collectible. He's also got the novels and the books. So some of these are legends now, but it's always good to pick up the ones that don't have legends at the top when they first were published. Like the newer stuff, we'll say legends, that are not yet canon for Star Wars, but hopefully will be. They're slowly but surely bringing a lot of those expanded universe characters into the Star Wars universe. Check out the vintage Return of the Jedi carded figure, and that was $28 for Boba Fett, or Mr. Fett, and he's returned, of course, to his own series. That'll be on Disney. Check all these out. So you get a lot of the, get some of the Black Series figures too. Some more of the, a little bit newer figures, but really nice. Here, there's your vintage AT-AT up there, or AT-AT. I'm an AT-AT guy myself because I grew up with the movies back in the 70s and 80s. I always call them AT-ATs. And then over here, you got more vintage. You got the coin figures here, special collection coin editions. There's an old Jawa there. And that's with the cloth cape. You got the records behind there. Oh, Millennium Falcon still in the box. Box looks in great shape. And here's some of the Bad Batch here. I actually need to get Crosshair. It's one of the figures I do need to pick up. And yeah, I still have a lot of the Black Series figures. Look at the old, got a huge canister full of lightsabers right there. You got some more Black Series here. We got the Gamorrean Guard, Leia, Luke. Got Poe and one of the Imperial, not the Imperial, but they're the, from the new movies. It's the First Order, I believe. Yeah, here he is here, the First Order, Stormtrooper. So go over here. So you've got some of the new retro packaging on the new figures as well. Akbar, there's another Boba Fett. You got Luke, Cloud City, Chewbacca, and I love this is Kenner. Of course, it says Kenner on here, which first made the first toys that came for Star Wars. You got the old packaging, which is awesome. The old card backs, and you got the Clone War figures here. So he's got them categorized really good. I also love the droids. I'm a big droid collector too, and that's R4M6. Around here. Get your 30th anniversaries here. And over here, Rogue One. You got from the newer movies as well. New movie figures. he's got a bunch of stuff. And I probably will not leave here empty-handed. I can guarantee you that. Just some Lucy's here. So check out the Lucy box. You probably get a good deal here with these Lucy's as well. Backpacks. A lot of miscellaneous stuff too, which is great. So, and then over here you got more of the helmets, Power of the Force figures, and Power of the Force spaceships. And you've also got the other Power of the Force Millennium Falcon. And so over here you do have Power of the Force, the different waves of those figures as well. Then some more of the release of the prequels figures, and also some of the vintage style. There's Luke, Cloud City, and more of the Power of the Force spaceships here. So they were re-released, kind of a re-release of a lot of figures, or they're redone on this series of figures. And then over here you got some of your bendies here. Very cool. Grogu. Very cool ship right here. And I think it's from Rogue One, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is the Star Wars store right here in the Antique Mall. And again, I'll post all the information too, how to find this place. It's literally exit 111 off of 85. I mean, and you can see it from the highway with no problem at all. But yeah, this is the Star Wars store. And then across the way, right over here, it's got another store here called the Little Collector. So over here, you got Star Trek. So you get Star Trek, you got the different genres. You got like He-Man. There's also some old vintage Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Some Tonkas over here. G.I. Joe. Some other vintage toys in the glass case. Get down here, like some of the German European collectible dolls. But yeah, so if you're in Star Trek too, you get there's Star Trek right across from the Star Wars store. I like that little 3-pack. That's pretty cool right there. It's Worf right there from the Next Generation. And yeah, just all kinds of stuff. There's some old Disney plushies. Scooby-Doo. Oh, wow. These are neat. So he's only got 2 of that set. These are the Hitchhiker ghosts from Disney. So they're 40 each, but he's missing one of the figures. That would be pretty cool. Then over here you get a lot of the Pops figures and Hot Wheels. There's your Pops up here, and the Stranger Things. It looks like he has the entire Stranger Things collection. Dale Earnhardt. Wow. So a lot to look at. There's some Disney's Pops over here. Jerry Garcia right there. Very nice. More Hot Wheels. Mark Martin, number 6, Valvoline. Of course, he's retired now. But yeah, I can't get over the Star Wars store. Here's a lot of the newer vintage ones he's just got in the mail. He also buys. So if you're looking to sell, and I'll post his information. Mike Cosner owns this, and he goes a lot of the toy shows too, so you might run into him at one of the toy shows. But yeah, all his vintage right here are for sale as well. Got the Sand Trooper here, very neat. Let's see what he goes for. I don't think I've got that one. 30. No, there are some toys I remember growing up with there. The Lincoln Logs. That was our Legos of the time when we were kids. Little Lincoln Logs and Tinker toys, stuff like that. And kind of step back, you get some other cool looking stuff here. Got a Christmas section, a little Christmas section over here. Ornaments, little Christmas decorations. Got old Zenith radio out. That's pretty neat. Then over here, another booth. with some vintage dolls. There's Emmett Kelly, which I remember. I met Emmett Kelly years and years ago when he was, I believe he lived in Cape Coral, Florida. Because I'm from Fort Myers. And Emmett Kelly, yeah, famous clown. And Hot Wheels over here. And you can't miss the Star Wars store. So yeah, this is very cool. Be sure to stop by and see this wonderful antique store. It's not huge, but like I said, they've got a great variety of booths that carry all kinds of different items that you'll probably would want to pick up, anywhere from vintage like World War II to furniture to appliances, vintage appliances. Those gas pump stations are really pretty cool. The golf one and the shell one, completely restored. Be cool for your man cave, or your game room that you have at your house, things like that. But yeah, and again, I will post more information, how to find this place, when they're open, and the times and everything. So it was an awesome visit here at the Archdale Antique Mall and Collectible place. Fantastic selection. I did pick up something, get the Skyhopper, the Luke Skywalker Skyhopper, and very cool spaceship. Go with my Star Wars collection. Tom Clark owns, he's the proprietor of the place. Be sure to ask for Tom. Awesome guy. He's very helpful, and he'll show you around. If you're looking for something in particular, be sure to say hi to Tom, and great guy, good time. So but yeah, this is an awesome antique mall in Archdale, North Carolina. So I hope you enjoyed our little visit to the Star Wars store and seen all the other booths in the Archdale Antique Mall. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any suggestions of where to go, what to do in North Carolina, please do. And I appreciate the comments. All right, guys, you take care. Stay tuned for more content coming really soon. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.